Alright, what's up? Just finished the workout right outside UFit in Town Center, and I want to come on here and talk to you guys about something that can boost your well-being so tremendously. Yeah, it's so overlooked in society nowadays. I know that a lot of you guys are having problems with it because I have problems with it for years and years. This is a pandemic. It's crushing our testosterone, and it's crushing our productivity and our mood, and it's causing brain fog and chronic fatigue. It is whether or not you are able to get a good night's sleep. So this is a big issue. Like I said, after just a week of sleep deprivation, that means sleeping for 2 hours less, guess how much your testosterone goes down? What's up, guys? 10 to 20%. Just a week of sleep deprivation. And you guys know why testosterone is important, right? Right? It's not just to be a giga buff Chad who's able to deadlift 500 pounds, which is awesome. But it's not just about that. It's about your mind, your mood, your confidence, your productivity, your energy, your libido, and just your ability to enjoy life day by day. Hey, what's up, Sherry? So recently, I've been able to stop working so much of my job that's just manual, that honestly it's not my passion. And I've been focusing on my health, my sleep, my diet, my nutrition. It's been great. It's been really fun. Like I said, I just restarted my weightlifting routine. I do my best to get my 8 hours of sleep, and I go to the gym, I do yoga, and then I work on the YouTube channel. So the reason I'm telling you all this is because when I get a good night's sleep, I literally just feel like a completely different person. You guys probably know what I mean. And so, but how many people are actually paying attention to their health and working on their sleep? It's hard. It's hard because you're so busy doing other stuff already as it is. And then it's hard because you don't know the solution and you actually turn out to be pretty complicated. It's not like you just take one magic pill and suddenly your sleep is better. If only it was that easy, but you guys probably know this by now. All those sleep medications, they have side effects, and looking at the research, they're really not that helpful because, yeah, you get knocked out fast, but you don't stay asleep very deeply, and it doesn't help with your sleep duration. So something as basic as sleep that's impacting all of our health tremendously, especially, well, I was going to say especially men, but it's not just men. It's really everybody. And then you have that combined with the fact that not many people are sleeping well for so many reasons. There's so many traps out there of why we're not sleeping well. And then you have widespread ignorance of how to solve all these problems, right? So what are some of the problems that people have? Some people just have insomnia. Some people have sleep apnea. Some people snore so loud that their partner can't sleep. Some people are overstressed. Some people are chronically worried and anxious. Some people literally just have pain in their body. They're tossing and turning. There's even the factor of if you eat too soon before bed, then that's going to make you toss and turn. It's going to mess with your digestion. It's going to mess with your ability to get deep sleep. Let alone, we didn't even talk about technology. So all of these are creating huge problems for our health and our sleep, our mental well-being, our productivity, our testosterone levels, and quite honestly, it's so silly. Isn't it just ridiculous that something as simple as sleeping is taking away so much of our human potential? And it could even be messing with your relationships. So I've been doing a deep dive. I've messed up my sleep in so many different ways. I just want to talk about some of the things that I did that helped me get my sleep back on point, because honestly, when you're waking up and you just feel so refreshed, you had a good dream, you feel up charged and powerful, and you feel positive and optimistic like a little kid who's going to Disney World. Isn't that a great feeling? It feels amazing. So let's just jump into it. I'm talking to some friends, and they tell me that having their phone next to them before they go to bed is keeping them up. They're just scrolling social media, they're watching all kinds of videos, and all of a sudden, it's 2 hours past their bedtime. They've watched a whole bunch of garbage, and then they're angry. So that doesn't really help your sleep. So it's not like I'm telling you any new information, guys. This is just a friendly reminder. I just like talking about stuff it's pretty common sense. I mean, yeah, I do drop some secrets sometimes about ancient superfoods and stuff like that, and some esoteric lifestyle hacks that you can do in biohacking. So there is some secret sauce, but most of the stuff, just being raw, most of the stuff that's going to give you the most bang for your buck is returning to the basics, which turns out isn't so basic because we don't know anything about the basics. So even just getting a good night's sleep would be life-changing for so many people. Same thing goes for diet and nutrition. Same thing goes for training and working out. Same thing goes with sexuality, our sexual habits. And same thing goes with the basics of socialization. We just need this basic wisdom. We have to talk about what matters more instead of just the basic gossip and trash, mudslinging that we see in the media a lot. It has to be like that. That's what people eat. But at the same time, you know, it's always good to talk about positive life hacks, positive little tips and tricks that you can do, what's working for you, just so that everybody else can benefit, right? So here's what I did. I realized that it was really hard to get rid of my phone and to stop watching all this YouTube, and it was messing with my sleep because, as you guys know, those blue lights, they do something to you. They make it so that it's hard to get to sleep and you can't stay asleep. And it was a big problem. I mean, you waste a lot of time and then your sleep quality is ruined. So first thing I did is I got these glasses. Not these, but you know the glasses that block out blue light. Get them. They're like $5 on Amazon. Second thing I did, was drink coconut water before bed. That's a joke. Actually, if you get magnesium before bed, that's really going to help. But back to the technology. Second thing I did is, you know, you just make a rule. 1.5 hours before bed, I'm not going to do this for my own well-being. Because you know what's going to happen. It's a trap. It's a complete trap. You're just going to watch the wrong stuff and waste the time, and you're basically throwing out your mental well-being because you're sacrificing your sleep for cat videos. So you literally just have to decide at 10:30, I'm done. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm reading, I'm doing chores, I'm doing my yoga meditation, I'm doing anything but being on the technology. And sometimes that's literally what you just have to do. Literally, my friends, they take their phones and they put it in another room. I like that. I like that because it's taking things seriously and not underestimating the problem. And it's valuing your health more than jacking off and just wasting time on social media. I mean, what's more important? Your dreams, your productivity, accomplishing what you want to accomplish, or just continuing in these loser habits? So that's why I like the decisive action and the fighter's mentality. It's just, you just take whatever action you have to, no excuses, and you just do it. So that's one big thing. The other thing I'll touch on before I head out of here, go to the library, is a lot of people are mentally stressed. So even if you're hearing this information, you're thinking, all right, well, I buy in. I admit that sleep is important enough, and I'm not going to act all macho and act like I'm too tough for sleep. Sleep can't benefit me because I'm an Iron Man, and sleep is for the weak. Once you're past that point, you say, yeah, I actually want to get good sleep, but I can't. I'm just too stressed out. I lie down, can't fall asleep, too stressed. I toss and turn. That's why I go to A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's a real thing. So what do you do when you're mentally stressed out? Maybe you're worried about what's going to happen tomorrow. Maybe you're just brooding about money or relationships, or maybe you just have those automatic negative thoughts about what happened during the day. We all have it, but do we have the tools that we need to understand how to not think like that, how to not feel like that? This is what I was wondering, because we all have challenges in our life, and what do you do with it? You can't just let it stay on your mind and ruin your sleep, right? So there are certain things that you can do, and you probably already know. you probably already practice some of these things, or I know that you know about them. So what I started looking into and practicing again was, I wouldn't call it a visualization, but it's basically a mental trick. It's a mental, that's the wrong word too, it's not a trick, it's a technique. It's called destigmatization, where basically you have some kind of thought that you don't like, you have to neutralize it, right? You have to neutralize it. Let's say you have worry about a presentation that you have to give tomorrow, and you're feeling anxious. Oh no, I'm feeling anxious. Oh no, that presentation that I have tomorrow. Oh no, that important conversation that I have to have with that person that I really don't want to have. Why am I nervous? I'm always nervous. Why am I nervous? And you start feeling like you're spiraling into this negative vortex. We call that emotional stacking. So you want to neutralize that. So it's really easy. All you have to do is, first of all, realize, just take away the stigma. Don't feel bad about feeling nervous or feeling angry or feeling dramatic or feeling anything, really. Every human feels the full spectrum of all these emotions. So that really helps. You know, I recently just started doing Toastmasters, and that's where you get up in front of strangers and give speeches. And yeah, that was a big fear of mine. And so for a day, sometimes even 2 days before I was going to join Toastmasters, I literally just have this stress going through my brain. And I'd be thinking, oh my God, I have to give a speech. I don't know those people. What's going to happen? It's all these feelings, you know? Everybody has them. And I would start to feel a little bit frustrated with them. Like, why are you feeling nervous about having to go give a speech to these people that you don't even know? Like, why are you nervous? And I started feeling kind of mad about feeling nervous. And as you can tell, if you're just lying down trying to get some sleep and you're feeling nervous and angry about being nervous, it doesn't really help you sleep. So I started reading this book about charisma. It's called The Charisma Myth, and that's where I got this technique from NLP, from Miss Olivia Fox-Cabane. She calls it neutralizing negativity. So that's the first thing you do, is you just realize you're just feeling what every other person feels. It's not just you. So stop feeling bad about it. That's the first step, is destigmatize it. And then reframe it. See it from a different perspective. So for me, basically just told myself, look, almost everybody's afraid of public speaking. It's not just you. So stop feeling like it's just you. That already helped. And then frame shifting and getting some perspective, you basically just look at it differently. And this is up to you how you want to do. But for me, I looked at it from a funny frame. I like making fun of frames. I like making fun of perspectives because it just helps me lighten the load. So you could make it into a joke. You can see how silly it is. Or you could also do this frame shift. Let me give you one more before I head out. Here's a frame shift. You don't see it as you against the negative emotion, like anxiety. You change your perspective and see it like you're experiencing something that everybody experiences. Everybody understands what you're experiencing because they felt it too. And you're on this journey of understanding how to deal with it, how to overcome it, how to be braver than it, and how to dominate it and become the self-master. And everyone's trying to do that. That's all humans are trying to do. So it's really all of us together living this life, trying to overcome all of these mental, social, and moral hurdles. And once we overcome that, that's really the point of life. And everybody's doing the same thing. So feel that bravery, feel that feeling of being unified and on a team. Don't feel like people are against you, like people are judging you for feeling how you feel. No, everybody feels the same. So change that frame to the unity frame, laugh at it, it's funny. And by that time, you'll have neutralized your negativity. You'll be lying there in bed, and you won't feel bad about what you're feeling anymore. And then you can create whatever else you want in the movie theater of your own mind. You can create a nice meadow of deers and flowers with Chinese Tai Chi music. Or you can just remember good memories of your childhood, or you can just fantasize about whatever you want. Be positive. Think about your goals and how good your life is going to feel later. All right, so it's been fun. This was a little bit about sleep. You guys let me know down below if you have any other techniques that help. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys next time. Love you.